There are a number of different things that you could do early pertaining to executive orders.
Right.
One of them is to shut down Guantanamo Bay. Another is to change interrogation methods that are used by U.S. troops. Are those things that you plan to take early action on?
Yes. I have said repeatedly that I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that.
I think it's awesome that Obama's going to close down Guantanamo Bay, but let's have a look at what's going on right here in America. Okay, this is Project Censored's top 25 most censored news stories of 2007. Homeland Security contract KBR to build detention centers in the U.S. Detention centers. Okay, here's one for you. Homeland Security contract for vast new detention camps. Editor's note. A little-known $385 million contract for Halliburton subsidiary KBR to build detention facilities for an emergency influx of immigrants is another step down the Bush administration's road towards martial law, the writer says. Let's skip down to the third paragraph, shall we? I know what you're thinking. Sounds pretty harmless, right? They're just going to round up immigrants and deport them. That is, unless you've read Section 802 of the USA Patriot Act. And I'm quoting, "The term domestic terrorism means activities that endanger human life that are in the violation of the criminal laws of the United States or of any state. You know, state or federal law." Okay, so if you're defined as a domestic terrorist, they declare you an unlawful enemy combatant, and what that means is they strip you of your citizenship. So these camps could indeed be for the American people. Okay, something else I'd like to point out. Anybody ever heard of Endgame or the Endgame plan? Okay, this is a cover sheet for a Homeland Security document. Okay, Endgame, Office of Detention and Removal Strategic Plan, 2003 to 2012. Detention and Removal Strategy for a Secure Homeland. Okay, Endgame? Couldn't they have called it anything other than Endgame? Okay, that's kind of creepy. Kind of reminds me of something I read about when I was reading a book called The Rise and the Fall of the Third Reich. Yeah, it was called The Final Solution. Okay, to sum up, I know most Americans are going through this collective sigh of relief now that the evil right-wing Nazi Bush is out and Obama's in, and we can look forward to some hope and change. But I'm here to tell you that unfortunately, the same kind of scumbag bankers that have run this country for time immemorial since the creation of the Federal Reserve in 1913 practically are running things now. And another thing, if Obama really wanted transparency in government like he says he did, well, he would talk about the camps that have been built and that are being built at a feverish pace right now. And I'll leave you with this thought. Now that the reins of power have changed from Bush to Obama, will Bush's concentration camps become Obama's concentration camps?
Interrupt this program with a special bulletin. This territory is now under martial law. All constitutional rights have been suspended. Stay in your homes. Do not attempt to contact loved ones, insurance agents, or attorneys. Shut up. Do not attempt to think, or depression may occur. Stay in your homes. Curfew is at 7 p.m. sharp after work. Outside the gates of their subdivision zones after curfew will be shot. Remain calm. Do not panic. Your neighborhood watch officer will be by to collect urine samples in the morning. Anyone interfering with the collection of urine samples will be shot.
We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded.
Yes, we can. Take full responsibility for our own lives. Yes, we can. Have our own dreams and do like the administration your dreams. Yes, we can.
The mandatory black velvet medicine style painting of President Quayle on their living room wall will be shot. Under provisions of zero tolerance and the Child Protection and Obscenity Enforcement Act, all property and life savings of suspected drug users and distributors of pornography will be seized and sold prior to trial. Cameras and surveillance equipment will be placed on all lampposts and streetlights. Anyone who fails to attend prescribed worship services on Sunday will be promptly arrested and dispatched to a re-education resort. Stay in your homes. Remain calm. The number one enemy of progress is questions. National security is more important than individual rights. Fourth broadcast will proceed as scheduled. No more than 2 people may gather anywhere without permission. Use only the drugs prescribed by your boss or your supervisor. Shut up. Be happy. Obey all orders without question. Shut up. Consume. The comfort you've demanded is now mandatory. At last, everything is done